This week on KCBY, we get to know our new associate principal.
We learn about a new campus course for the coming year, designed for dual credit success.
And we get the latest update on the UIO sports realignment.
Hi, and welcome to our 17th KCBY show for the 2025-2026 school year. I'm Preeti Gandra.
And I'm Akshita Gunasekaran. KCBY starts now. Former assistant principal Colleen Lowry was promoted to the associate principal position after Taylor Smith-Bothan's departure to Louisville last semester.
John V explores how Ms. Lowry's presence at CHS helps build community as a whole.
After having worked as an assistant principal for the last 3 years, Ms. Lowry has officially been named the associate principal of Capel High School. Ms. Lowry tells us what her responsibilities are as the associate principal.
As an associate, I am already knee-deep in things like college and career readiness and thinking about the master schedule. So working less with discipline and students and more with teachers, staff, the principal. As an associate principal, I just hope to continue to contribute to the culture here at CHS. CHS is such a great place to come to school and to come to work, and my goal is that students and staff and teachers and every human that comes into this building feels good when they're here, can have a good productive day and go home and feel happy.
CHS principal Ms. Springer made the decision of appointing Ms. Lowry to associate principal when the vacancy opened.
Well, we put Ms. Lowry in the associate principal position at Capel High School because she has worked with me now as an assistant principal for a few years, and she's just a really remarkable young woman. I mean, she's poised, but my favorite thing about Ms. Lowry is her dedication to her job, her dedication to students, her dedication to me and what we're trying to do at Capel High School. And that loyalty means the world.
Ms. Lowry has worked with many organizations that help build the foundation of CHS. Red Jacket Ambassador Nate Thompson tells us about the ways Ms. Lowry has supported the Red Jacket Department and how this support was able to better CHS as a whole.
The support Ms. Lowry lends to us Red Jackets helps us a lot by helping us know what we need to do to help make the community a better place. Ms. Lowry had to talk to us Red Jackets about her past, and it really inspired all of us to know that even through hard times, we can get past that.
For KCBY, I'm Janavi Ramamurthy.
As the 2026-2027 course selection deadline closes today, students are exploring their emerging options with dual credit.
This coming year, Dallas College has teamed up with Capel ISD to bring dual credit right to the classroom. Amani has the story.
Students at CHS now have the option of taking the new College Transitions Dual Credit course, a class developed by Ms. Payne to help build skills for future college experience.
I think what makes this class different from regular dual credit courses is the fact that you are here at school with a high school teacher who can help guide you as you're going through the process of taking dual credit. You get the opportunity to learn how to do time management, figure out your own personal learning style and what best suits you for taking college courses with the guidance of a teacher.
Ms. Payne partnered with lead counselor Ann Sinelli, who oversees Capel ISD's dual credit collaboration with Dallas College. Together, the program brings college credit opportunities directly into the high school classroom.
So a lot of times dual credit classes, 90% of them are online and require students to kind of use their own time outside of school to log in, manage work, interact with professors, all of those things. This class is providing a way for kiddos to, one, establish their college transcript through a class first semester, because a lot of times students kind of forget, oh my goodness, I have a dual credit class to do. It's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we forget that we have this work. And so this kind of provides school time for students to work on those classes and achieve college credits.
With Ms. Payne guiding the way, this course creates a new path for students ready to experience dual credit.
I believe students should consider taking this dual credit if they're remotely curious about what it looks like to take a dual credit or even college course. So the long-term benefits, I would say, is one, saving money, which we all love, as well as being able to get that experience of college before you go out there. Because once you get to college teachers are expecting you to do all the work. And so at least here on campus, you get that guidance from me.
For KCBY, I'm Imani Rogers.
Final changes to schedules are due by March 4th. And if you're looking for an elective that will help prepare you for college and career, look no further than our KCBY program. You'll learn numerous skills like leadership, collaboration, public speaking,
organization, and content creation. Skills that are transferable to any career. We hope to see you here next year. Now, to the sidekick for the latest from Coppell Student Media.
Thanks, Akshita. This week on Coppell Student Media, get to know more about Associate Principal Colleen Lowry in Nasia Masood's story, read Zarashak's story about the district's Cowboys United initiative, and learn more about her staffers' snowy experiences in the newest Sidekick Speaks. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Hugh. Now to Liana with the buzz.
Top artists gathered this weekend for the annual Grammy Awards to recognize the music that has defined the past year. The celebration highlighted bold creativity and the impact music had across multiple genres. Held in Los Angeles and hosted by comedian Trevor Noah, the Grammys featured performances from artists such as Bruno Mars, Sabrina Carpenter, Tyler the Creator, and many more. Between performances, the show announced major awards that surprised fans, including Olivia Dean's win for Best New Artist and Billie Eilish's win for Song of the Year. Many musicians used their acceptance speeches to address the current political climate. Eilish ended her speech by saying, "I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting." While Puerto Rican artist Bad Bunny shared, "The only thing more powerful than hate is love. If we fight, we have to do it with love," connecting with fans around the world. Bad Bunny also made Grammy history by being the first Latin artist to win Album of the Year. With standout performances and the year's top music, the show sparked conversation around the industry and among fans. While audiences celebrate the biggest names in entertainment, one legendary actress is being recognized for her impact on film. Having built a career over decades in Hollywood, Canadian actress and comedian Catherine O'Hara sadly passed away last weekend. O'Hara rose to fame through her work in sketch comedy before becoming a household name in film. She is best known for her roles in Home Alone, Beetlejuice, and the hit series Schitt's Creek, where her performances earned widespread praise. Her ability to be humorous and heartfelt made her one of the most respected figures in the industry. Catherine O'Hara's legacy lives on through characters and stories that continue to entertain audiences. That's all for this week. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Liana. Now, to sports for all things Coppell Athletics.
Hi, I'm Ion, and this is CSPN. Last month, when Indiana won the National College Football Championship, a bit of Coppell was there. 2023 CHS alum Nico Radicic, currently the kicker for the Indiana Hoosiers, played a big part in the win. Artist sits down with the former Cowboy to see his transition into a national champion.
Coppell alumni Nico Radicic wins the College Football National Championship as the starting kicker at Indiana University. We sat down with Nico and reminisced on his time at Coppell.
Awesome, yes. I do know you have a background in soccer, right? What motivated you to transition over to football and become a kicker?
Yeah, I mean, it was just one random day. I think there was like a basketball game going on at our middle school, and the boys went out to the football field, and I started hitting a couple field goals in 7th grade, and then the guys were like, "You need to start playing football." And they were egging it on for a while, and I kept saying no, and then I finally let go. And in 8th grade, I started playing football. So thanks to the guys.
Do you think you could compare the football culture you experienced here in Coppell to the culture over there in Indiana?
I actually think I could. I think what Coach Wiley started doing with us as a first-year head coach when I was a senior, he started building it very well in a way that you noticed a lot of guys in my class say, "I wish we had another year with Coach Wiley."
What was it like to see one of your former players actually play in the national championship game and actually end up winning it?
Man, it's amazing. You know, you sit back and you think, oh, that kid actually walked these halls at Coppell. He actually played football on the between those lines out here at Buddy Eccles. And to watch him do it on the biggest stage in college football, it's a little gratifying to know that, you had even a small part, even though I only had him for one season, even a small part in helping him attain some of his goals, and now he's a national champion. Nico and his class, were the first class that came through here that I had a chance to coach for a football season and spend time with. And I think from that, they laid the foundation for us to be where we are right now as a program.
So what are your plans after this? I mean, what are your goals moving forward now?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is definitely to make it to the NFL. I still have 2 years of eligibility. I tore my groin freshman year when I came to college, so I got a 5th year from that.
We reached out to Coach Pointer, his high school kicking coach, to get his reaction to Nico's big win.
It was really great to see him play and participate on a stage like that. That's an amazing deal. Coppell's had a lot of great kickers throughout our years there, but to see him play in the national championship was really amazing.
Oh, wait. Actually, first, did you call Nico after the game?
I did reach out to him and talk to him, congratulate him. So it was a great experience to watch him, to see him out there. He was excited.
Awesome, coach. So if you could give one message to Nico to help him on the rest of his collegiate career and as he moves to look towards the NFL, what's your message to him? What do you want to let him know?
Keep your head down, keep your eye on the ball.
Just enjoy the moment, though, man, because you're already in an elite group.
For KCBY, I'm Marius Raub.
Natty Chance, baby, go Hoosiers! Woo, woo, woo! Hoosiers!
Every 2 years, UIL redistricts high schools, shuffling around boundary lines for school districts. This brings in fresh rivalries and new travel routes for high schools across Texas. Darsh passes us the details.
What's up, Cowboy and Cowgirl fans? The UIL has just released new district arrangements for football, volleyball, and basketball. But what does this mean for Coppell? Let's take a look at our new district opponents from 2026 to 2028. With the official list from the UIL, Coppell is now part of District 760, which means we will be alongside high schools in Plano ISD and Richardson ISD, including Plano Senior High School, Plano East Senior High School, Plano West Senior High School, Richardson High School, Berkner High School, Pierce High School, and Lake Highlands High School. With this new district alignment, Coppell will face new challenges with the same mission in mind. Athletic Director Kit Pell shares his thoughts with us.
Our changes will be pretty dramatic because we literally, every single school in realignment changed for us. The entire district changed. Then I think from a competition perspective, I mean, for some sports it's similar. For a lot of sports it's dramatically different. It impacts our by districts, so it impacts who we play in the first round pretty dramatically as well. If you purely base things on the records of teams this year on the girls basketball side, there's one team in what'll be our new district that's a state contender, and to be honest, frankly, I think the district we're in now is probably more competitive.
For KCBY, I'm Darsh Thakur.
Now, let's go to Suraj for an update on football's biggest game of the year.
Hi, I'm Suraj Baratum, and welcome to the Super Bowl 60 update. What is the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl is the final game of the NFL postseason tournament, and whoever wins this game will receive the Lombardi Trophy. Every year, millions of people tune into this game during the second week of February due to the new commercials, the excitement, and most importantly, the halftime show, which is a musical performance featuring some of the world's biggest artists. This year, hit singer Bad Bunny will make history as the first Latin American to headline the show. Now let's move on to the teams that have reached this year's Super Bowl, the Seahawks and Patriots. The Seahawks have reached their 4th Super Bowl by beating their divisional rivals through their top-ranked offense. On the other hand, the Patriots reached their 12th Super Bowl by beating their opponents through their top-ranked defense. These two teams first met at Super Bowl 49 back in 2015, where the Patriots beat the Seahawks 28-24 due to a game-winning interception made by former cornerback Malcolm Butler. So, on February 8th at 5:30 p.m. live on NBC, get ready for the biggest game of the year. Don't miss the action between two powerhouses as they clash for the trophy at Levi Stadium. That's all for the update this week. We'll see you next time, CHS.
That's all for CSPN. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Maya. And now we honor our Teacher of the Week.
This week, we present Mrs. Michelle Perk with a special recognition, a longtime math teacher who cares about her students. Mrs. Perk goes beyond the call to prepare her students for life after high school. She never hesitates to help a student in need, and we're grateful for all her support.
That's all for KCBY this week.
We'll see you next week, CHS. Thanks for tuning in.
Million,